lost you the day I met you. I lost you the day. The moment that our eyes first met, I felt a future, a quiet dead. I didn't know that in that glance I'd lose my heart's only chance. You smiled at me like you'd stay a while, but there was distance in your smile, a shadow waiting in the wings, the knowledge of inevitable things. I lost you the day I met you, I see it now. The future was already written on your brow. I loved you, but I never could have tamed the leaving that was hiding in your eyes. I lost you, they met you, no surprise. I lost you, they met you, but I was kind. I planned a life around your fleeting stay. I painted summers that would fade to gray. I gave you roots you never meant to grow. I loved you deeper than you'll ever know. But seeds don't grow in borrowed ground, and you were never meant to be around. For harvest, for the winter, for the cold, our story was a story I alone told. I lost you, they met you, I see it now. The future was already written on your brow. I loved you, but I never could have tamed the leaving that was hiding in your eyes. I lost you, they met you, no surprise. I just you, they met you, but I was kind. I saw what I wanted, not what was there. I took cathedral from a single hair of evidence that you would stay, but you were leaving from the very first day. I lost you the day I've been losing you ever since. The leaving wasn't stored, it was a chapter. Final chorus softer, resigned, voice fragile and scarred. I lost you, they met you, a borrowed brow. The leaving that was hiding could have tamed. I lost you, they met you, no surprise. I lost you, they met you, but I was kind. I lost you, they met you. But I wouldn't trade the losing for never having known you. Some losses are worth the pain, you were one of them. I've spent so many years crying for you, for the love that never came, the promises untrue, for the nights alone, the mornings gray, the endless, hopeless, heartsick day. But somewhere in the healing something changed. My tears have been rearranged. They don't fall for pain anymore, you see. They fall for beauty, they fall for me. I cry only when I'm happy now, isn't that strange? The rain inside me has found a different range. I don't weep for what I lost, I weep for what I found. The solid, peaceful, joyful ground. I cry only when I'm happy, tears of grace rolling down a smiling face. You took my tears for so many years, but now I cry only when joy appears. I cried at sunset yesterday, the way the sky turned golden gray. A friend's good news, a baby's laugh, a photograph of a broken half that found its other, found its whole. These tears are good for my soul. These tears are good for Madalag. They're not a wound, they're not a crack. The solid, peaceful, I'm coming back. Cry only when I'm happy now, isn't that strange? The rain inside me has found a different range. I don't weep for what I lost, I weep for what I found. The solid, peaceful, joyful ground. I cry only when I'm happy, tears of grace rolling down a smiling face. You took my tears for so many years, but now I cry only when joy appears. I didn't know that crying could feel this good. The tears could water something where I stood and grow a garden of the brightest green. One more assignment, more true. My tears are not for losing you, they're for finding me, for finding this. I cry only when I'm happy now, isn't that strange? The rain inside me has found a different range. I don't weep thank you for teaching me how to cry for joy. They say that loss should make you weep, that memories are wounds you keep, that every thought of what has been should cut you open from within. But I have found a different way, a softer light, a warmer gray. When I recall the way you left, I'm not bereft, I'm not bereft. I smile when I think of this loss, I do. Not because I didn't love you, because the love was so damn true, that even losing it feels like a view of something beautiful and rare, a glimpse of heaven in the air. I smile when I think of you gone, because it having once made me strong. I don't replay the final scene, the slam door, the in-between, the way you walked out of my life, the silence of the leaving night. Instead I think of how you laughed, the way you held my hand in half, the way you looked at me with light before you faded into night. I smile when I think of this loss, I do. Not because I didn't love you, because the love was so damn true, that even losing it feels like a view of something beautiful and rare, a glimpse of heaven in the air. I smile when I think of you gone, because it having once made me strong. I'm not pretending that it didn't hurt. The loss of you felt like a desert, and I've grown to have their own kind of bloom where you used to stand, where we used to be. I smile because you set me free, not by leaving, but by having been. I smile when I think of this loss, because the loss doesn't erase the love, it just changes its shape, and the shape is a smile. I smile when I think of this loss, I do, because the love was so damn true, of something beautiful and rare, because of having once made me strong. I smile when I think of this loss. I hope you're smiling too, not that ended, because it happened, and that's worth a smile every single time. I'm happier than when I was with you. I used to think that happiness lived in your hand, that I'd be lost without you, that I couldn't stand on my own 2 feet beneath my own sky. But the truth is, I was learning how to die, slowly, sweetly, in the cage you built, drinking the poison of your watered-down guilt. Now I'm breathing air I've never breathed before, and I'm happier than when I was with you. There's the door. I'm happier than when I was with you. Did you know the sun comes up, the flowers grow? I laugh more often, sleep through the night. I didn't know I could feel so light. You thought your leaving would be my end, but losing you turned out to be best friend. I'm happier now, it's plain and true. I'm happier than when I was with you. I remember how you dimmed the room with your presence, with your silent gloom. You had a talent for stealing joy from the girl you claimed to adore, boy. But now the air is clear and bright. I've stopped apologizing for my life. I dance alone in my living room, cooking dinner without the impending doom. I'm happier than when I was with you. Did you know the sun comes up, the flowers grow? I laugh more often, sleep through the night. I didn't know I could feel so light. You thought your leaving would be my end, but losing you turned out to be best friend. I'm happier now, it's plain and true. I'm happier than when I was with you. I'm not saying this to hurt you, I'm saying it to be free. The truth is not a weapon, it's just the real me. I didn't know how heavy you were until you went away. I didn't know the sun could shine on such a different day. I'm happier alone than I ever was with you, and that's not revenge, that's just the truth. I'm happier than when I was with you, and the happiest part, I didn't need you to leave to find me, I just needed me to stay. I'm happier than when I was with you. Did you know the sun comes up, the flowers grow? I laugh more often, sleep through the night. I didn't know I could feel so light. plain and true. I'm happier than when I was with you. I'm happier than when I was with you. And I didn't even have to try, it just happened. I'm happier than when I was with the source and became my own. You hold me with a desperate hand, like I'm the last grain of your sand. You tell me that you can't go on without the light of me at dawn. But every word is just a sound, a ghost of love on hollow ground. You say you dare not lose my heart, but you've been tearing it apart. You dare not lose me, but you already have. You lost me in the silent aftermath of every promise that you spoke, every word you never spoke. You dare not lose me, but the deed is done. I'm not the war you thought you'd won, you helped me go. You dare not lose me, but you lost me slow. You fear the emptiness, I'll leave the space where I used to breathe. The morning coffee, the evening talk, the sound of me on your daily walk. But you don't fear the way you've been, the careless cruelty, the silent sin. You want my presence, not my peace. You want my love, but not the least. You dare not lose me, but you already have. You lost me in the silent aftermath of every promise that you spoke, every word you never spoke. You dare not lose me, but the deed is done. I'm not the war you thought you'd won, you helped me go. You dare not lose me, but you lost me slow. You wanna keep the frame, but not the art. You want the shelter, but not the heart. You dare not lose the idea of me, but you already set my spirit free. By the way you look the other way, when I was starving for you to stay. You dare not lose me, but you never had the kind of love that doesn't make me sad. You dare not lose me, but you already have. You didn't even notice until I was gone. You dare not lose me, but you already have. You lost me in the silent aftermath of every promise that you spoke, every spokes. You dare not lose me, but the deed is done. I'm not the war you thought you'd won, you helped me go. You dare not lose me, but you lost me slow. You dare not lose me, but you already have. I'm not coming back, and not because I'm cruel, because there's nothing left to come back to. You lost me, you'll never find me again. You don't believe I've told you the story, I've shown you the scars, I've laid out the evidence, the broken bars of the cage you built around my chest. But you refuse to pass the test of listening, of hearing, of seeing me. You'd rather keep the fantasy that you were kind, that you were good. You don't believe the way you should. You don't believe the truth I'm giving. You'd rather live the lie you're living. You close your eyes, you plug your ears. You've been doing this for years. You don't believe my healing pain. You think I'm trying to stake a claim for something that you never did, and you never did. I've stopped trying to change your mind. The effort left me far behind. In the race to save my own soul, I had to let you take control of your own narrative, your own tale. I'm done with trying to prevail in a court where you are judge and jury. You don't believe me, that's your fury. You don't believe the truth I'm giving. Rather live the lie you're living. You close your eyes, you plug your ears. You've been doing this for years. You don't believe my healing pain. You think I'm trying to stake a claim for something that you never did, and you never did. I don't need you to believe me anymore. I don't need you to open the door, the room where the truth is kept. I finally stopped, I finally Not because I caused it, because you choose to wear the blindfold to refuse. You don't believe, and I'm done trying to make you. My truth doesn't need your validation, it just needs my own. And I believe me, that's enough. You don't believe the truth I'm giving, you rather live the lie you're living. You close your eyes, you plug your ears, you've been doing this for years. You don't believe my healing pain, you think I'm trying to stake a claim for something that you never did, and you never did. You don't believe, and that's your burden, not mine. Believe, I know I was there, that's your loss, I'm done, goodbye. You never saw me happy, you knew me in the winter of my soul, when every day was heavy, never whole. You knew the version of me that could break, the one who trembled for your sake. But you never stayed to see the spring, the way the heart can learn to sing. After the frost, after the freeze, you never saw me happy, you only saw me please. You never saw me happy, you only saw me try to earn a love that was a lie. You left before the sun came out, you never saw what I'm about. You never saw me laugh until I cry. You never saw the other side of losing you, of letting go. You never saw me happy, and now you'll never know. I used to wish that you could see me now, standing tall without a doubt, laughing with friends, dancing alone, in a home that finally feels like my own. But then I realized you don't deserve to witness the woman you helped to nerve, to witness the woman you helped to nerve, to find her way out of the dark. You never saw me happy, and that's your mark. You never saw me happy, you only saw me try to earn a love that was a lie. You left before the sun came out, you never saw what I'm about. You never saw me laugh until I cry. You never saw the other side of losing you, of letting go. You never saw me happy, and now you'll never know. You knew the girl who held her breath, the one who was afraid of her own death. But you never met the woman I became after I stopped whisper, miss this part. You never had the keys to my heart, not the real. You never saw me happy, and that's the seal. Because happiness is not for your eyes, it's for mine. And for the people who stayed, you left, you lost, I won. You never saw me happy, you only saw me try to earn a love that was a lie. You left before the sun came out, you never saw me laugh until I cried. Of losing you, of letting go. You never saw me happy, and now you'll never know. You never saw me happy, and that's not my loss, that's yours, here to see it. Goodbye. You packed your bags with a theatrical sigh, prepared for the storm, the tears, the why. You had your handkerchief ready to hand for the woman you thought would not understand how to let you go without a scene, without the weeping, without the mean. But I stood there with a different face and watched you leave without a trace. You thought I would cry, you thought I would beg, fall to my knees, break like an egg. But I just smiled and turned away. I learned to be okay before you left, I'd say. You thought I would crumble, thought I would fall, without your hand, without your lie. You thought I would cry, but I'm dry. I used to cry when you'd go to the store, afraid you wouldn't come back anymore. I used to tremble at every goodbye, but I've been practicing how to fly without the weight of your returning, without the endless, anxious yearning. And now that you're leaving for good, you see, you've set the last part of me free. You thought I would cry, you thought I would beg, fall to my knees, break like an egg. But I just smiled and turned away. I learned to be okay before you left, I'd say. You thought I would crumble, to be the one who broke me, to carry the story of how you shook me. I learned my lines, I stopped my shaking, but I'm the author now, and I run faster. But I would cry, I've cried enough over other versions of your bluff. But I've already used up my tears on someone who deserved them. You're not that someone, so I'll smile instead. It suits me better. You thought I would cry, you thought I would beg, voice steady, sweet, strong, break like an egg. But I just smiled and turned away. I learned to be okay before you left, I'd say. You thought I would crumble, thought I would fall, without your hand, without your lie. You thought I would cry, but I'm dry. You thought I would cry, but I'm smiling, and that's the last thing you'll remember. My smile, not my tears, I win. You're a sweet loss. I've known the bitter kind of goodbye, the one that leaves a bruise inside, the kind that makes you curse the day you ever let love have its way. But you're a different kind of leaving, a soft and sorrowful sweet grieving, like losing the last light of fall. You're a loss that doesn't hurt at all. You're a sweet loss, a gentle ache, the kind that doesn't make me break, like perfume rain on summer skin. You leave but you're not staying in. My heart is a wound but as a scar, a memory of a falling star. You're a sweet loss, a tender tear, the kind that makes me glad you were here. I don't curse your name in anger, I don't wish you any harm. You were a beautiful, brief stranger who warmed me with your arm, then walked away when seasons turned, leaving the lessons seasons turned, leaving the lessons that I've learned, not with bitterness, but with grace. You're a sweet loss, a gentle ache, the kind that doesn't make me break, like perfume rain on summer skin. You leave but you're not staying in. My heart is a wound but as a scar, a memory of a falling star. You're a sweet loss, a tender tear, the kind that makes me glad you were here. You're not a wound that won't close, you're not the thorn inside the rose. You're the petal that falls without a fight, the gentle end of a perfect night. I don't need to hate you to move on, I don't need to pretend you're gone. You're a sweet loss, the kind you keep. You're a sweet loss and I'll carry you like honey on my tongue. Not bitter, just sweet, just gone, just beautiful. You're a sweet loss, a gentle ache, the kind that doesn't make me break, like perfume rain on summer skin. My heart is a wound but as a scar, a memory of a falling star. You're a sweet loss, a tender tear, the kind that makes me glad. You're a sweet loss, I'll miss you, but I'll miss you like I miss the autumn leaves.